What if the greatest intelligence we seek among the stars is already here beside us? As you drift into this journey with Star Sky Science, remember to subscribe and stay connected to the mysteries waiting just beyond the ordinary. Close your eyes. Let the weight of the day slip away. Let your breath find its own gentle rhythm, in and out, soft and steady. Imagine the whole world around you beginning to quiet, the hum of life settling into a calm, the air itself turning into a cradle of stillness. And as you breathe, we begin our journey into a question that is as old as wonder itself. What is intelligence, and where does it truly live? For so long, we've tilted our heads toward the stars, building great machines to listen for whispers of alien life, stretching our imaginations to picture civilizations light years away. And yet, here on Earth, a vast symphony of minds is unfolding, often unheard, often unseen, living right beside us. In the deep ocean, the whales sing. Their voices roll through water like ancient bells, carrying for hundreds of miles, weaving long patterns that may be stories, or maps, or songs of memory. We don't fully know, but as we listen, the question rises, are they not speaking a language as profound as any we could invent? High in the canopy, the birds exchange calls so complex that each phrase can carry meaning, identity, intent. A raven remembers a human face. A crow solves puzzles of locks and levers. A parrot repeats words, not just as echoes, but sometimes with awareness, choosing when and how to speak. Beneath the ground, the elephants rumble, low, deep frequencies that travel through the soil for miles, calling to one another across distances we cannot easily fathom. A mother guiding her calf, a herd arranging their movement, a warning passed quietly through the earth itself. And then there are the forests, trees connected by hidden threads of fungi, passing nutrients, signals, perhaps warnings, perhaps encouragements. A vast underground web of communication, ancient and patient, older than our species, older than our civilizations. Let your mind drift into this thought. What if the intelligence we dream of in alien worlds is already alive all around us, wearing shapes of fin, feather, fur, and leaf? What if the Earth itself is a library of minds waiting for us to learn how to listen? Breathe in and breathe out. Allow these images to settle in you like the rhythm of a tide. The ocean. Always the ocean. Imagine yourself floating there, weightless, surrounded by endless blue. Beneath you, shadows glide, vast and gentle. The whale appears, enormous yet graceful, a being older than empires, its heart beating slowly, its breath rising in a column of mist. And then the song begins. Long, drawn-out notes, some high, some low, stitched together into repeating patterns. A song that may last for hours. No one knows exactly why they sing, but the evidence suggests it is not random. It is structured, evolving, cultural, passed from one whale to another like a shared language of the sea. Each year, their songs change, phrases fade, new melodies appear, spreading across whole oceans, as if an invisible choir is composing together. What are they saying? Are they calling to mates, announcing themselves, mapping the ocean floor? Or are they sharing stories of migration, tales of waters once traveled, memories held not in books, but in sound waves rolling through the depths? We cannot yet translate, but we can feel the depth of intention, and that alone hints at a mind unlike ours, but no less vast. Rest deeper. Imagine those songs reaching you, wrapping around your body like waves, carrying you into calm. Now lift your thoughts to the sky, the flutter of wings, the air alive with calls and whistles and songs. Imagine a forest at dawn, every bird greeting the sun in its own voice, a chorus of intelligences weaving together. The nightingale shaping melodies more intricate than many human compositions. The raven calling with meanings its kin understand. The crow watching, waiting, planning, remembering. There is a story of a crow that bent a piece of wire into a hook, all on its own, to pull food from a narrow tube. No one had taught it, no one had shown it, and yet, in that moment, invention was born. Intelligence, expressed not in words, but in action, in creativity. And the crow solved the puzzle, revealing a mind not so far from ours. Think of the parrots, mimicking human voices, yet sometimes going beyond mimicry, choosing their words, repeating at moments that feel more like conversation than echo. Some parrots call the names of those they love, remember words years after they've been taught, carry fragments of human life in their feathers. What is language, if not the sharing of meaning? And what is meaning, if not the sign of a mind awake? Pause. Breathe. Beneath the ground again, in the savannas where the elephants roam, their rumbling calls roll through earth like distant thunder, felt more than heard. Calves follow mothers across miles. Herds coordinate movements with no visible signals, as if the very soil carries their thoughts. When an elephant dies, others return to touch its bones, to linger in silence, as if remembering, as if mourning. What is memory? What is grief? Could it be that in their own vast, gentle way, elephants are philosophers of the land, living by a wisdom that we are only beginning to notice? And still deeper, into the earth itself, where roots intertwine with fungal threads, a hidden language of forests pulses quietly. Nutrients sent from tree to tree, warnings of insects carried underground, signals of drought or health passed invisibly. Some call it the wood wide web, a communication older than speech, older than song. When one tree sickens, others may feed it. When danger comes, signals spread to prepare the whole forest. If this is not intelligence, then what is it? Is intelligence only thought that looks like ours? Or is it something broader, something alive wherever connection exists? Let that thought drift. Let your body sink heavier into rest. Picture the ocean once more, but now see the dolphins. Sleek, playful, eyes bright with awareness. They whistle names for each other, unique signatures like personal identities. They work in teams to herd fish, to trick prey, to play games. Their clicks and whistles are so complex that some scientists believe they may be close to language, carrying layers of information. There are stories of dolphins rescuing humans, lifting the drowning to the surface, circling around swimmers to protect them from sharks. What compels them to do this? Instinct? compassion, something we have no word for. Perhaps, in their own way, they recognize us as fellow minds adrift in the same waters of existence. And then the octopus, a creature of 8 arms, 3 hearts, a mind that flows not just in its head, but in its limbs. Skin that changes color in waves of shifting light, patterns of camouflage, or perhaps messages to others. Their intelligence is alien to us, yet astonishing. They solve puzzles, escape enclosures, unscrew jars, remember paths. Some keep.
The world grows quieter now, softer, as if every voice you have heard, every song, every gesture, every secret language of the earth gathers into silence. You have traveled through forests, oceans, deserts, skies, listening to lives that whisper, sing, glow, and dance all around us. Each one a reminder that intelligence is not only something distant, not only something we search for among the stars, but something alive, here, now, within every creature that shares this planet with us. Perhaps the earth itself is speaking, always, through whale song, through bird call, through the hum of insects and the touch of wind on leaves. And perhaps by slowing down, by listening, by opening our hearts, we can understand that we are part of that conversation too. So, let yourself rest in this truth. You are not separate. You are not alone. You are a voice in the great chorus of life, a note in the music that has been playing since the beginning of time. Pause. Breathe slowly. Let your body sink deeper. Let your mind drift lighter. As sleep takes you, imagine yourself carried by the ocean of sound, by the light of fireflies, by the wings of birds. Imagine yourself glowing, calling, remembering. Imagine yourself understood. And now, let the night hold you. Let the silence speak. Let the secret language of animals become part of your dreams. Good night, from Starsky Science.